Okay, I just finished watching the film Martyrs, the original, and I'm gonna try to give my review for my friend. All right. As far as the movie goes, it was a beautiful film, and I think it's an awesome film for horror fans. Um, I really don't know what type of genre of horror it would be, but the cinematography, the way that they edited it, pacing the story, the story was it was engrossing. You watch the film and you were like, wow, this is really happening. And I would recommend it highly for people who like, I would guess, shock horror. I don't want to give too much of the details of the story away, but I will say this: the movie is about believing someone else's pain, and as far as conveying that, as far as having trust in somebody else's suffering and how they feel about the suffering, uh, the movie does a great job of doing that. Okay, now for how I feel about the movie, man, I hated it. I didn't hate it as far as the movie wasn't good. I hated what the protagonist had to go through. I hated the whole events around it, and it was hard for me because I can't. I have so much, I think, love for people, but so when I see that type of suffering and it seems real, man, I just want to hurt the people who inflict it on people. So that's for evoking an emotion, for getting a response from the viewing audience. The director did a fantastic job at that, and it's a movie that I just couldn't recommend to everybody because it would change a lot of people's mode. It would make people less trustworthy and believing in the goodness of their fellow man, and that sometimes people will use you for their own purposes in disregard to how you want to live your life, and that really affected me. So I'll say this: I will recommend this for horror fans. I think it's a A+ movie for horror fans. For people who just like good movies, it's a great movie too. But for people like me, it'd be so difficult. I'd be so angry if I was in the theater seeing it. I would want to hurt someone because I guess maybe it's my hero complex. Maybe I hate to see adversity and pain and suffering that I just couldn't in my mind really just appreciate the art, even though I think it's beautiful art and I did appreciate it. It would be difficult for me to separate the fantasy from the reality because I know that's nothing but somebody's vision and dream. But woo, 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 woo. If you want to see something you ain't never seen, you know, some people can really watch. Look, this may give you an example. Some people can watch Faces of Death and really be engrossed with it. Me, I can try to look at it, but I'm like, man, I don't want to see that. No. I guess some human beings really want that. Oh no, don't do it. Me, I really, I would enjoy it way more. And seeing suffering and seeing pain, depending on how they do it, is it's just not for me. But so I have watched some horror movies that I thought that made me laugh more than be angry at them. And like Cabin in the Woods is one that made me laugh more than be angry at it. And I think it's Drag Me to Hell was another one. I just ended up laughing, and it's many others. But anyway, I would give Martyrs the original because I know they have a sequel, or not a sequel, but a remake. I'll get this an A+, man. It was for the film that it was awesome. Now, like I said, if you're like me and you get a little emotional at seeing people suffering, or you can't separate your feelings from the story, then I recommend you skip that movie. But if you like film and you just want to see something you've never seen before, something that's going to evoke an emotion, something that lets you see the beauty of pain, or the ability to overcome obstacles to make it through any situation, and this is the movie for that, because it will teach you that the mind can overcome any type of atrocity and any type of suffering that's inflicted upon it if you choose to. All right, people, like I'm always going to say, I love you all. Love yourself. But I love me more than most. But if you choose to love someone more than yourself. It feels great doing that. I also like the universe is one. Um, like I said, also so much different stuff. Just feel good. Love your life. Watch movies, read books, and learn. Learn always. Take care.